Well, today we're at doing some testing with Bailey, and not at the shop today, where I probably should be, but gotta help customers all the time. So we're going to lash up valves. Gotta work on tune-up because they're doing the Roadkill with us tomorrow. So it's got a funny little Saturday. Oh yeah, today's Thursday. Saturday.
Burnouts at M1 tomorrow.
Burnouts at M1. So any of you guys want to come, you need to go get signed up. You sign up on your site.
Free tickets. Donation.
What's that?
I said it's free tickets at sictomag.com, and when you get to the gate, it's just a donation which goes towards Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan and Bubba's Buddies. And you can see some cool burnouts and see all these cars up front and in person close, because come Saturday you won't be able to get close to them because they're on the street, you're in the stand. So tomorrow, skid pad at M1 Concourse, you'll be able to check them all out.
Yeah, be a fun time. So make sure you go do that.
And it's free.
And it's free too. It's almost like being paid to go there. So this has a really weird little issue that we're trying to sort out and see if it's gone away by changing the box. But randomly, it has hung 3 injectors open, the same 3 injectors. After you run it, shut it off, come back the next day, they're hydrauliced up. You take the spark plug out, starts up, runs fine. Drives around, shuts off, comes back on, does everything fine, and then all of a sudden you shut it down overnight and come back to start it in the morning, and the injectors be hung open. So we'll be checking into that thing, and I'm gonna go through and lash up valves here with our little tool lash kit that we use in on drag week deal. So, and Tom's putting the car up in the air so he can just change oil and while I lash valves and put new spark plugs in. Now this motor combo is different. This is one of the originals that we ever started with. So this is a 615 cubic inch cast block, cast Brodix block, cast Brodix cylinder head. And actually, and this was even one of, I think that was probably either number 1 or number 2 intake manifold that we ever even made, the billet intake manifold. But you can kind of check out valve train here. Really old school stuff compared to like what the SMX is, for sure. All right, got her lashed up, got the spark plugs in it. We'll see if everything starts. Tom's doing his due diligence of putting fuel in it. Aiden's doing nothing. Bob's over here putting oil in it. Let's go see what everybody else is doing. Let's see. Now, what you often find here, if you come to, a lot of times I just don't have time to do stuff, because when I come to any of these events, I'm working, and I work like a lot, and I'm pretty sure, what is all that? All that water down there. Yeah. Mr. Joe Berry and Joey Berry. Alex. Say hi.
Hi Steve, how are you?
Good.
Hi Steve.
All right. Feel it? Why is there water all over? Oh, you just drain it from the intercooler?
Oh, it's race fuel.
Oh, is it really? That's what I thought it was at first.
I left the
and
lid
I go,
open.
oh man. So we got like, that's probably only like 2 gallons, 2 or 3 gallons. So it's like 40 bucks, 40, 50 bucks worth of fuel on the ground. That sucks. Dang. And let's go over and see what Alex has got going on. We're gonna start up Tom's car in a minute, and then I get all busy again and really don't have much time to post. Hey Sport.
Hi.
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Trying to use all this like random stuff like HP tuners.
HP tuner stuff?
I feel weird.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
You don't want to either.
Nope, I don't want to learn HP
Their
tuners.
stuff is working great here, but it's not. I don't know how to use it. I feel like I don't know anything right now.
Huh.
Trying to program a shift light.
No. Well, on something else other than that. I have no idea. Oh.
Terminator deal.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to program it right on the side of the shift light. It's different.
Yeah, that's weird.
No problem.
You know, I've been so engrossed in my own world, I don't pay attention to what's going on, and I see that have swapped this over. Or what car is this? Gosh, I don't pay attention to nothing.
Well, you thought this was a challenge?
No. I thought this was a 50. Yeah, I thought this was the 55 at
So
first.
it's a 55 Savoy.
Yeah.
You thought that was our 55?
Yeah, just for
Oh,
a second.
God.
Like I said, I'm going, oh,
Earth
you're
to
just.
Steve, Earth to
Yeah, Earth Steve, I'm too
It is a
busy
55.
doing all my crap. This is kind of cool. Like bare naked lady back here.
This is a 5-week build.
Yeah. Oh,
I went
that's
to California and she and I built this in 5 weeks.
5-week
With
deal.
COVID.
With
We
COVID.
both had COVID and we got kicked out of the shop and had to go to a storage building to build it.
Really? Had to go to
Drill,
storage building to do
A
it.
drill and a MIG welder and a little TIG welder and that was it.
Dang.
I mean, it's been a chore.
Holy cow. That's pretty sweet.
A friend of mine from Orange came up to LA and did the sheet metal while
Yeah.
we were finishing the chassis.
Yeah. Sweet. Dang. I gotta get out of my hole. See the world some. Holy cow. Alright, so we just started it up and verified that it has the drive shaft curve is working, because I have not been into this car for at least 2 years. And so I just have really forgotten a lot of stuff. So I see that it has a traction control that's enabled, so we're going to start working on that and seeing if it is on management, drive shaft. So I'll show you a little bit of this after I get this all figured out. Alright, so we're back in the car. So I figured out the traction control. This is boost control, so this particular car doesn't use the Holley control, it uses a hyperactive. So there's 2 different setups in here. And you gotta forgive me, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here, because I'm going through the whole process of trying to remember how all this stuff works, because I just have not been into this car for so long. So I got the traction control on, but it doesn't have any drive shaft curve in it yet. So we're gonna just do a base pass so we can get the drive shaft curve in there. It should be a real pooch, but we just need to get a little bit. I just need a curve to start from on the drive shaft, and they're back there beating on the wheelie bars. Let's see what they're doing. Oh yeah.
Somebody's completely smashed this.
Fine tune adjustment. That's all foobar. That's terrible.
These got smashed into that.
Don't you have a drill bit? Just run a drill bit through.
Well, we'd like to smash the tube back open, not drill it away, you know?
Yeah,
For what it's worth.
close. I'm gonna go back up front and my business.
Right, your business.
My business. All right, so we'll put it on trans brake. Make sure it goes up on 2-step properly, and then let me close this down. Take this back in the trailer, and then we'll. I guess we'll go make a hit. All right, first pass of the day. So like I said, I got to get the drive shaft curve, get that information. Tom's getting ready, so this will be nothing super poochy, super slow. But I got this little camera tripod that it doesn't actually work for this, but it gives a really cool view of the rear of the car and down at the tire that I want to look at. So I'm gonna put that on there, and hopefully his exhaust doesn't blow it over. All right. So I don't have my lapel mic here because this is live. This is just, I'm bringing you along for the day, Saturday here. So let's go over and bring up this data log. And so what we're trying to do, or all I'm trying to do, is just get that drive shaft curve. And it happens to be that the track is really good, and that's not going to be what it's going to be like at Roadkill. So as soon as I get this brought up, I'm going to download stuff, and then I'll show you how that all looks. All right, so I got it figured out. Thought it wasn't quite working right at first. Let me show you the data log. I know sometimes it's confusing, but you know, I'm right at the racetrack, so it's a little hard to make everything happen like you might think. Now this little hump right here is our timing out. So this is on the trans brake. Here's 0, where you let go of the trans brake button. So this is timing out, bumps out, and then comes all back in by 2 seconds there. But he pretty much was out of the throttle at 2 seconds because it was getting really lazy through there. This is the drive shaft curve, and then it goes right down, okay? So jumps up. So we're gonna tame all these little high spots here. And so in the, let's get out of here. So I'll bring this back up and we'll go over to our traction control. Sorry for the glare. Drive shaft. Now here is our, and I just rebuilt and made this whole curve. So this is our drive shaft retard, or I'm sorry, ignition retard A. So see how I really tried taming it down right through here, and then allow it to accelerate. And then here is B. So if it goes past A, it takes 4 degrees of timing out here. It takes 8 degrees of timing up here, trying to really tame it down to just keep it from spinning when it's basically on the street. So got this all set up. That's how you kind of build these curves. It imports in the drive shaft curve from your data log, and then you build above that drive shaft curve. That's where you want it for allowable speed. So I want it to increase out here for sure, but if it hits it, we don't really care, because then we can always move it up, like you see me do it on my car all the time. So we're gonna go out and try making a hit on this thing again. Actually, that was pretty good. So we'll come back and look at data there, because we're going to the big end of the track to run on the unprepped like it's going to be Saturday. Well, so now we're at the big end of the track, so it took some more power out of it. Turns out the god darn traction control, everything shows that it's on, that it's operational, except we had to change the ECU, so it has it needs a new key, so it actually wasn't working the whole time. So we're gonna just continue to try, and I could see that in the data log on the last one, that it wasn't working. But this is the first time I've ever been at the big end of the track, and they must have had some racing here before, so they moved us forward so we get better representation of what it's gonna be like at Roadkill. Now I'm not gonna be at Roadkill. I'm going with Clark to the half mile in Marion, Indiana. So I'm trying to get everything all set up for Tom so he can do something there, do something good at Roadkill. Oh wow. That's a lot better than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, this feels better than what it does at Roadkill. Yeah. Roadkill always feels like crap. I go, that's pretty late. On that camera. Actually wasn't that bad, so a lot of spinning, but it didn't haze tire, and probably looks like the traction control actually was working that time, so that's cool. Well, looks like we got it all sorted out. Got a bunch of tunes in the ECU for Tom, and hopefully everything will go good. Actually, I think it's probably pretty good. It's probably better than what it has been the last couple times we went out there and tried to do it. I kind of like running the track backwards like that. So as you can tell, I am driving home because I got 2 dynos going on tomorrow. We're finishing up the big block Ford. I'm going to be shooting some video on that. I got a 481X Pro-charged car coming in for a hub dyno tomorrow also that I got to do. And then we have this really cool twin supercharged Torque Storm supercharged LS, which is making a lot of horsepower that I was surprised at. And so anyways, just super busy. So I am driving back tonight, and just thought I would give you a recap. So also, I do not well, I can't do the giveaway on the next 3 sets, three piston, and you're gonna freak out because it looks super cool the way I got this laid out, and the way you're gonna get it. So the three people that are gonna get this stuff in theirs, I'm not gonna announce it till tomorrow. Sorry. If you're in the neighborhood here in Michigan or Ohio, Indiana, or anywhere close, you want to come to Tom Bailey, Sick the Magazine stuff, come to it. Go to the Roadkill, watch it. Go do the Burnout Pit tomorrow. Roadkill is on Saturday, where they race right there on Woodward Avenue, world famous Woodward Avenue there in Detroit. So super cool stuff. But anyways, I'll catch you tomorrow. I just got a lot of stuff going on, so we'll have a lot of videos and a lot of stuff coming up. And tomorrow I will tell you the next 3 winners. In fact, you know what, we'll just go gung-ho. I think I'll do this is Friday. I think I'll do yeah, all the rest of the winners, everything up to the oil pan. Remember, if you are anybody, even if you won, you're still eligible to win the that oil pan with 3 connecting rods stuck in it, which is gonna make somebody a really super cool trophy. I would, or you know, memorabilia, whatever you want to call it. So much so, and then there's a couple of these things I actually am half wishing I probably would keep, because I don't ever intend to break anything like this again. Not this way. So anyways, I am Steve Morris, Steve Morris Engines. Have a great day.